Hello there. Right, I'm Owen. I'm a human being. As you can see, I'm a white male. I didn't choose to be white. I didn't choose to be a male simply because I didn't get a choice. None of us do. There's never been a person born on this planet yet, and hopefully never will be, who chooses where they are born, the family they are born into, the race they are born, the colour of their skin. Because it's what I call the lottery of life. Yeah, you take the hand you are dealt and you get on with it the best you can. Okay, but what should never be a lottery is that any of them traits, where you were born, who you were born to, the colour of your skin, should ever affect your chances, of leading a normal existence on this planet. It should never be used, any of them traits, to stop anybody from making their own mark on this planet, for contributing the best they can and to making a positive impact, on the history of the human race. Also, nobody ever born on this planet should have it held against them any of the actions of their distant ancestors. It's nonsensical to blame anybody alive today for things that have happened 300 years ago. Now, I believe that every single person born on this planet, should be given the very same basic human rights. That's the right to a life, the right to live and to grow up and to live a life on this planet. It's the right for nourishment as a child, enough nourishment in order for your body to grow into an adult. The same with clean water. It's a basic human right that we all have clean water to drink and also to be hygienic in. Okay? Also, everybody born on this planet should be given the opportunity of an education and the opportunity to basically be the best they can be. Okay? Now, it's also, the right of everybody not to be prejudiced against for anything other than their actions and the behaviour towards their fellow man. Now, the fact that billions of people on this planet since time began have been denied these very basic rights is an absolute stain on humanity. Because here we are with the human race. We've been blessed with the most incredible, amazing, beautiful planet you could imagine. Okay? A planet laden with natural resources, with an abundance of clean water, with a plentiful supply of food, a planet that's just ripe and ready for growth, a planet where the human race could make itself beautiful home for the future thousands of years. So what have we done? What have we done with this amazing opportunity? Okay, this amazing opportunity for all of us to share. What have we done? We've allowed selfishness and greed and viciousness and distrust and dishonour to become prevalent traits in the human race. Over the centuries, we've allowed these traits, these poisonous traits, to spread, and it's led us to hatred, division, wars, genocide, brutality, xenophobia, racism, paedophilia. It's led us to all these horrendous things. What we've done is we've created a world now, where the few rule the many, and mostly by force. We've created a world where the few have been allowed to hijack and own the majority of the world's wealth. And this has created, the destiny of millions and millions of children to simply be a life of poverty and starvation. It's disgusting. So I've got a message now to all these protesters, all these woke, do-gooding protesters in Western countries who think they're out there protesting about inequality and equalities, okay? While you're out there protesting and you're holding your £600 mobile phone in your hand, you're going to drive home in your £20,000 car to your £150,000 house. You're going to sit down and type up in front of your £1,000 laptop. Maybe you'll watch the news, on your £800 flat screen TV. Okay, while you sat there in your hundreds of pounds worth of designer gear and your hundreds of pounds worth of jewellery around your person. Okay, let me tell you something about inequality. Let me point you in the right direction, to find inequality in this world. And I'll point you in the direction of millions and millions of young kids in Africa, in Asia and South America, who are basically being given no chance whatsoever of having a normal, decent existence on this planet. Yeah, that's where the real inequality lies on this planet, not in the Western countries where all of us, white, black, whoever, all have a good opportunity to make a great life in countries full of resources, full of food, full of clothing, full of properties, full of homes, full of technology, full of transport, full of everything you need to make a good life. Yeah? People living in them countries don't know the meaning of equality, of real inequality. Okay? Because after all, right, these kids, right, you may think they've been shafted by life's lottery because of where they've born. I don't see it that way. These kids are being shafted, yeah, by the real power, yeah, the real power on this planet who've hijacked the wealth, yeah, and through their selfishness and their total disregard for the well-being of all people have created these atrocities, these decades of starvation, yeah, and poverty, yeah, on a planet where there's enough resources and wealth for us all, every single one of us, to lead a decent life. Okay? Because after centuries and centuries of wars and persecution and diseases, yeah, starvation, genocides, yeah, the raping and murdering of women and children, the abduction of children to feed the perversions of the elite, yeah, we're now into an age of intentional viruses, yeah, and provoked racism in order to keep us divided, to keep us down, to keep the little people down. When we're down and we're divided and we're fighting each other and there's violence, yeah, we make the rich richer. When will people realize this? It's time, people, for you all to wake up, yeah? It's time for the world to open their eyes, for the sheep, yeah, to fucking open their eyes and realize this fact, that all these atrocities, all these disasters, yeah, right, are caused by and for the benefit of the puppet masters, the real power, yeah, the real power. You are having your strings pulled through their puppets in the mainstream media and in your governments, yeah. It's time for you to cut them strings loose. Okay, it's time for the people of the world, yeah, to understand, yeah, and turn their anger and their protest and their ire to the real enemy of this planet, yeah. It's time, people, to take back this planet. It's time for this planet and its plentiful resources and wealth, yeah, to be given and to be distributed among the rightful owners. And that is every single person who inhabits this planet, be they black, white, yellow, green, or pink. I don't care. Yeah, it needs to be taken away from the handful of rich families, yeah, who've had an iron grip on this planet and all its wealth for the last 100 years. People, wake up. It's time to loosen that grip. Until next time, guys, feel free to like, share, subscribe. Bye for now.